Hi, it's Lady Lex UK, and this is Best of Dreams this week. This is the collection that I update every Monday. The link is in the description below. Here I go through all the new releases, and here are my recommendations for the week ending the 5th of September. And also I pick out a game, an artwork, and a piece of music dream of the week and put it there. Here we also have my exclusive charts. You can't find this anywhere else in the Dreamiverse. This is the most popular games of the week. This is the top 20 and also the most popular top 100 of 2021. Like I say, you cannot find this anywhere else in the Dreamiverse. And the top 20, I'm only going to do that this year. There won't be one next year, so enjoy it while you can. Game jams and challenges. This week's we changed the theme to London, and this is running for the entire month. So if you want to take part in that, tag your creation with 2021 SEP LLUK. You'll see that the CG Remix Challenge, where I was asking for an animator, that has gone now. I have been asking for an animator since the end of the last CG Remix Challenge back in June. Nobody came forward in the 2 months, and now Media Molecule have launched All Hallows Dreams, so everybody's going to be concentrating on that. I don't expect I get very many takers on London this month. Because of it, there is no point in launching another challenge. People are going to be concentrating on All Hallows Dreams, so that has now been suspended until after the spooky season is finished, and we'll do something in November. And here are the archives, so you can see all of the recommendations for previous weeks, so not just this week but all weeks. So there we go, there's my Best of Dreams this week. Let's have a look at my recommendations. Well, we'll start off with the platformers. Jetpacking Part 1, Enter the City by Timmy Chomp 1. This is I think a novice creator. I like to show off some things that aren't like as majorly polished as some other things, which have just got good game mechanics and are fun to play. So this is one of those. It's a collection quest. We have a jetpack here that allows you to jump a little bit higher than normal, so you can get up on these skyscrapers and go for collecting these that are hidden on the top. There's 80 to collect, so you go around the city trying to find them all. Next we have Journey Through the Void by Future Pact. This is a dark platformer. So we have all these like monolith things with lights coming out the top there like that, and we've got to try and get to them to turn them off or turn them on or do something with them. Anyway, we're gonna, all the platforms are made of this black stuff, black glass. Whoops. So it's not that easy because they crack and fall. There are different platforms and different lights to switch off. So lots of things to do there. Next we have Adventure Into the Darkness by Scary Biscuit and Sean88. I will rewind this. This was my choice of game of the week. It's got a name that would suggest that it is a horror game, but it I wouldn't classify it as one of those. Looks like he's ready to go, like this has happened before. It's like the opening sequence in Time Bandits. So here we are. Simpkins Shore. Warning, the negatives are here, so jump on their heads to send them away. Oh, there they are. We got to jump on their head. There we are. Find the button to ignite the dynamite. There we go. That's exploded. I think that was the thing that was generating these. Oops, it killed me. I didn't jump on his head. Boom. His head's quite high. There we go. There we are. Done it. It's got a nice look to it, this. I like the shoreline with all the bits and bobs. It's got a nice sharpness to it. Let me jump across here. So there's a lot of platforming, but there's also puzzling as well. So I put this as adventure. Find the button, ignite the dynamite. Is that it? Oh no, it's a different button. Aha! Okay, we've obviously got to go over there. Right. Sometimes very difficult to categorize games, but games like this where you've got a mixture of platforming and puzzling, and I did that completely wrong. Can I get up there? No. I'm not going to spend too much time on this because I've got other things to play. But I just want to get this right. No, a mix. Oh, no, I'm on it. There we go, across. And I've blown up the dynamite. And there we go, the walls will come tumbling down. Very cool. Next, next we have Esmeralda back for more. This is spooky. The World Eater comes. Will you be a tasty meal or something greater? There's a long cutscene at the beginning where this huge Esmeralda person comes and threatens to eat everybody, and then we get this character here.
Hold it right there, Skip. Just where do you think you're going? All alone without any guidance. My name's Percy, and I'm gonna help you get out of this place. Luckily for you, I've got here a tourist's guide to the place, as well as all the controls suffused into your body.
So now, if you try and walk off...
I'm sure we can do great, well, fine. Okay, Skip. Your first adversary is before me. Okay, don't listen to me. Okay.
So if you carry on without getting any of the instructions, she gets a bit arsey, or he gets a bit arsey. I'm not quite sure if it's he or a she. So this is a mixture of puzzles and combat and platforming. So this is an adventure.
I wasn't expecting an ambush like that. Thank goodness you're okay, Skip, Skip, Skip. I don't know anyone else whose powers I can exploit. Anyway, if you got hurt during that skull, so rude.
See, it's really funny. So if you just carry on, she's not very happy about you not listening to her tutorial help. I think that's quite funny. Anyway, there we go. Esmeralda back for more. Next we have Combat. Modi, Mist of Midgard, Combat Test. We've seen Modi, Son of Thor. So this is some combat for the game. I'm not quite sure whether they're going to be adding this to the main game or they're going to re-release Son of Thor again later. I'm not 100% sure. It's very professionally made anyway. Really good combat. And the tutorial is fun to play. It's not a chore. I love the uppercut. Whee! Swings it round and bam! we go. So we get him with that uppercut. And then juggle him. There we go. And then up to heal. And we can throw our... throw our hammer. I find it very difficult actually to aim, but there we go. Yeah, not clear to me where it actually is. It keeps... It's not... There we go. There we are. Killed all of those. R3 to shield. And tap to evade, which doesn't... It's sort of like a dash. But let's just get in. There we go. Anyway, lots and lots of things to kill. It's a very fun tutorial, so try that out. Then we have Chronicles of the Legendary Warriors by Yare Brown. There's a lot to this. I've been working on this for a while.
Do you know what it's like to fight a monster? All these scars I have are from fighting one of the greatest monsters of all. Now you may be wondering, did I win? Well, I am certainly alive. But I'm not so sure about the winning part. Anyways, I'll tell you everything you and
We'll
the
just
world
skip this.
needs to know.
There's a lot
Thousands
of
years ago, the world was divided into small
there's a lot of cutscene,
It is said that a
but you
castle,
can skip it.
something
But yeah, like I say, it's an
resembled
awful lot of
dark.
cutscene.
But there was one village that stood out from the rest. Korak village was its name, the strongest one.
Anyway, if you like anime style things, try that one out. There we go. There's lots of chapters they're working on it. It's like combat fighting and things, so check that out. Right, puzzle games now. We've got Bubbles. Just pop the bubbles. This is by Zombie 1975. You got a tray with it's like bubble wrap. So off we go, and we just gotta pop the bubbles, and it's timed, and it's a little relaxing game where you just pop the bubbles and that's it, really. And there's as you go forward, the trays get a little bit more complex with like maze things and blocks and things. So anyway, simple little game for you to play, little mini game. And then we have Balls by Jazzy Daz. There are 3 balls, and you've got to work your way through this maze. Each ball has different places where it can go. So this ball, for example, is too big to get through this hole. So I can pick the blue one like this, and this one can go through the hole. Like that, and get through here. And collect that key. And that opens up that. So now I can go back to the red ball. And presumably we can go up here. Yeah. And collect the red key. Opens it up. So now all the balls can get through, and it looks as if I need the green one to get over there. So anyway, there we go. It's a little puzzler. How to get through the maze with 3 different shaped balls with different abilities. Horror games next. Bootstrap by Jiffy Jaff. You Are a Man Named Trevor. It's another one of these haunted house corridor things. Sometimes I wonder whether, these horror games that are made, they're all very similar. It'd be interesting to see if somebody could make a horror game that doesn't have lots of doors and corridors and repeated. Lots of people based it on PT. It's the horror genre is not as varied as other genres in Dreams. So this is a zone that feeds off anguish, despair and emotions. Dark and ominous though, isn't it? The music is very dark and ominous. It's a good set design though, look at that. I love how these door handles do that. So that's the laundry. And we've got something, a note. My name is Lynn Lockett. I'm an investigative journalist at the NYPD. What? Why would there be journalists at the police department? Anyway, I've come to the zone to investigate it and hopefully answer some questions. I may not return, but I'm fine with that. I'm too deep into the investigation, so why stop now? Anyway, I've left some notes behind if anyone has come to this godforsaken place. They may not be in order the way you find them, so I've tried my best to number them correctly. Best of luck to whoever is reading this. So this is number 1. So we've got to go and find notes. I think we're going to need to use the elevator. Use door. It's locked. Yes, I thought so. How do we... oh, okay. Okay. Good. I apologise if you can hear my PlayStation whirring away, screaming its head off. Dreams these days does that because a lot of people are making things in PS5. I only have a PS4 Pro and it does use up quite a lot of memory. Oh, so we're out of the dungy corridor and into the nice living room. Anyway, there we go. That's Bootstrap. Next we have Dark House 2 by Mixomatosis TY. Another wander through a house, I think. Needs to get some voice actors for this little bit. I'd volunteer, but I had a go. It's like, yeah, it's fun. It's fun to try my hand at some acting. This has got sort of Cthulhu-y sort of vibes to it, sort of like secret societies and people being sacrificed to demons and stuff. be interesting to see if anybody does make a horror that's unique. It's difficult to make unique things. Lots of people, they like to do homages to their favourite games, and even if they're making a unique thing, it's you referencing other games and other films and things like that. This is a very slow generated title sequence. Spooky music though. I feel like something's going to come rushing at the screen. Oh, no. Good gracious. This is a very long title sequence. There we go. Anyway. Well, should we go in the house? Can we go in the house? Apparently not. It's like they got two front doors. Oh, that one's locked. Let's go around the back. Can we go around the back? No. Aha! Anyway, nicely made. Check that one out. Right. Other. We've got Moon Engine by Elizabeth Vitae. A moon phase engine. So this is an educational game. Beautiful looking moon. So we can move the sun. There's full moon. And then it goes into new mixes like that. You can move around. So it tells you how at what point in the moon cycle. So that's, let's see, let's get it to 8 days old. It's that's what the moon was going to look like in the sky, sort of half a moon. Next day, previous day, next month, so you can see. And then it says, I don't know what the zodiac means exactly. It's going through the year, I guess. But very interesting. Beautiful looking moon. There's a moon engine for you. Next we have a sim, Little Lawn Mowing Speedrun by Super Afro Boy. So this is the second one. So you've just got to mow down all the grass in the fastest time possible. I'm not sure what the best technique for doing this fast is. There are people that manage to do things incredibly fast in Dreams, sometimes so fast that you think, what do you do, hack it? But, you know, it's a simple little game. It's a lawn mowing sim. I think there is a lawn mowing sim, isn't there? That somebody made, proper game you can buy. I don't know why people like all sorts of weird stuff. Nicely made, good game mechanic, works really well. We're nearly there. I missed one. I think this is a fast time. I hope. There we go. 1:13.93 for Willie down the street. I'm not doing this next one. So let's have a look at the scoreboard. What we want. Willie down the street. Willie's yard. That's Willie's yard then, is it? What do we do? 1:13. 1:13. That's 19th. That's better than I did for the first one, which was like 72 or something. So there we go. I'm sure you can beat my time in this lawnmower sim. Game jams and community events. I've expanded this a bit. So this is for the future game jam. The time travel game jam, shall I say? Sorry, not the future one. Time travel jam. Which is pretty much what you put in the future jam. So this is Seattle from 10,000 years ago. Let's go through the portal. Do some time traveling. Or maybe we just go straight to darkness. Alright, 66 million years ago. We have dinosaurs in Seattle. How do we know it's Seattle? I can't see the I can't see the tower. Oh. Now, I don't think the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs landed in Seattle, but you never know. And there we go. There's the tower. So is that mountain volcanic then? He's making suggestion that that mountain is an extinct volcano. I don't know enough about Seattle to know whether that is true or not. Anyway, you can go through the whole of the time loop of Seattle and see what it looks like in different ages. It's quite fun. And here we have Dorian Ooze falling through the Dreamverse. Now this is something Martin Niblong has done. You can add this and make it fall through your dreams. It's a little complicated to implement, but the effects are really quite good. So let's have a look at. We'll start at the beginning. And this is falling through Dorian Ooze games. You might recognise some of these games, or you might not. That's Dungeon Roulette. It's quite clever, this little animation that Martin made that allows you just to zoom in on your games. I think Dorian's done a great job of putting that into his games. It looks really cool. I noticed nobody has sculpted onto the blue character. They've all left it as it is. So they haven't tried to like sculpt themselves or anything falling through their dreams. I think if I was going to do, I don't have things for it to fall into really. So I don't recognise that game. Some sort of bomb diffusing game by the look of it. Dorian's quite prolific. He makes a lot of little mini games. That one I recognise. It's a great advert actually for somebody's portfolio to do this. Anyway, enough of this. Right. 3D art. Big Friends. This is my choice of the week by Solid1156. It's a rather nice elephant. The man there. And that's pretty to scale. I mean, I've seen elephants. They are enormous. They're much bigger than you think they'd be. They're not as big as giraffes, though. Oh my god, they're huge giraffes. I was shocked when I first saw my first giraffe. Couldn't believe how big they were. I mean, you see them in in documentaries and stuff, and you just don't appreciate the size. There we go. Anyway, very nice elephant, I thought. Then we have a recreation of some concept art by somebody else. I should imagine that the concept art was just artwork, not animated. So Matt has made it as a model and animated it up. That's really rather good. Mike and Belong, very prolific in the Dreamverse, makes a lot of stuff. Warlords of Shape art show. This is a game that I put in my dumb dreams, my dreams you might have missed. Warlords of Shape. I'm glad to see that he's working on it still, because it was an interesting premise. You've got a world with lots of insects as beasts of burden and things. Look at that. Looks cool. There's lots of scenes of different insects and different types of characters. All fun. Check that one out. This is Wargarble, another prolific creator. This is called Protector. Sort of like a Michelin man with these strange looking, I won't say bees, but they're not really that, are they? God knows what they are. Things. Wargarble likes to create things. I like the texture of the grass though. I think that looks nice. And another one from Wargarble. This one's called Surprise. Again, weird creatures. Very weird. Living Tale from Wargarble. I said he was prolific. He's launched quite a few things this week. That's very strange. It's like, what is that? Those little houses living on this creature. Very strange. This one is by Lucola81. Rather emaciated looking character. Type of fairy apparently. There we go. And then we've got Cyberlife concept art by Oniyukiyatsu. There was a lot of cyber stuff a few months ago for obvious reasons. This one's cool though. Makes you wonder what the computer on the bed is supposed to do. What's it supposed to do to the bed? Right, animation next. The Underground City visual by Futuristic 5X. I mean, the water puddles and everything look really realistic and cool, don't they? Done a great job of realism. And lots of things just keep going down this corridor. Well, that poor robot over on the left there twitches a bit. And then we've got The Dishonored by Grim Pinata 136. I think this is a type of demon of some sort. Very dramatic, this animation. I won't play anymore, though I want you to go into Dreamiverse and play it. So there we go. Exciting stuff. Showcase, we've got this is a sorting whirlpool thing. So all of these balls drop out of here and it spins and then they're sorted into their colours. Look, I have no idea how this magic is accomplished, but my god, look at that. They look really mixed. They're flowing about all over the place, but they're definitely not mixed when they come down. No idea how this is done. I would have assumed that this was part of the Oddly Satisfying jam, but I didn't see it in there, but we didn't play all of them. Or you might have missed it and it didn't make it in. I don't know. Oddly Satisfying jam will be finished in an hour or so, yeah. Maybe should have put it up there, but I wasn't sure whether it was an entry or not. Right, scenery. Ancient Village concept art by Saku's Mind. Saku's Mind has a YouTube channel you can check out in making stuff on there in time lapse, etc. This is a very nice little temple in a cave. There we go. Then we've got Exploring the Past. Looks more like a different planet to me rather than the past, but it could be the past of another planet, of course. That's a very weird angle. Nice bit of artwork. Here we have Gratio, I don't know how you pronounce that. Neighborhood Detroit. Anime boy. This is part of the Urban Assets Pack Showcase. So there is an asset kit that allows you to make this whole neighborhood. I think this creator had the game American Dream, which had lots of city streets. It's rather cool. There's a gas station, lots of cars moving about, police, lots of really pretty houses, different styles. The city up there. If you walk towards it, though, it does this. Woo! I'm not in control of it now. I think that looks amazing. That's a really great kit. A Atmo by Tapio X. This is a foggy scene. Very desolate wasteland. Looks like bombs may have gone off. Everything looks a bit dead and very green. And we have Military Airbase by Clean Seat 891. Completely different change of pace here, so it's not gone with realism. It's more Toy Town than that, but I think it's just very pretty, very nice. Look at this. These little podgy planes. Really nice. Here's Mountain City by Martin Nieblong. Looks like he was working with the kaleidoscope for a bit. Lots of spiderweb designs there in the marble. Looks really complex, doesn't it? But the kaleidoscope tool allows you to make these complex looking shapes quite easily, actually. But using it like this to make a whole set design, that's where the skill comes in. It's very pretty though, look at that. Just layer everything up. And because it's the same shapes, just repeated, you can get quite a complex and detailed scene in within the thermo limits. Looks amazing, doesn't it? There we go. Isometric home scene. We're getting a few of these in the Dream of Us. This is for Drinkwater 200. Just a little isometric little room. But that's really sharp, isn't it? Lovely. The wardrobe I especially like. I think that looks very nice. Yep. Drive and Chill by Lucid Stew is another kit. Lucid Stew's been working on this Urban City kit for a while. So you might recognise quite a lot of these buildings. Lots of people have used them to make their driving sims and other creations. Got working traffic lights there. Got all the road markings and everything. Lots of different types of building, so you can build up your city however you like it. I think it's really rather good. There we go. And then we have Black Void Hotel. This is something completely different. This uses text gadgets to make this like see-through world. It is very strange, but really fascinating to play within. I don't know how practical it is to make a whole game using this technique, but it's definitely got a really interesting look to it. Here's the main lounge. The Black Void Hotel. Yeah, really interesting. Fan makes, we've got COD Zombies, Death Road. There's lots of COD Zombie games. There is a kit available if you want to make your own. Maybe I should do one at some point. Ooh. What's going on? There we go. Okay, so we've got a corridor here, I think. A little tunnel. I don't think we're allowed to go down there yet. Hopscotch on the road? Why are children being allowed to play hopscotch on the road? Anyway. Here we go. We've just got to wait for the zombies to come now. There's one. I'm not wasting my bullets early level. Let's just stab them. Oh god. This is what happens to me. It's like, oh, they're behind me, and that's it. Never mind. Here we have a sculpt. This is Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean. There we go, 8 Monkey Boy. It's pretty amazing. Really well done. We changed the lighting, make him look very creepy indeed. Look, isn't that brilliantly done? And we also got filters. Yeah, really cool. There's some talented people in Dreams, isn't there? Right, music next. This is Cellar Dweller by Reddish Boat. This is my choice for this week. There's a cool punk rock song there. Right, next one along is Saturn by Hypertronic. Completely different feel for this one. Next we have Lord of the Swamp by J. Yoda, A. Wilder, Magic Clone, and Son of a Glitch. And that's One Ton Radio, is what they call themselves. I don't know what that counts as. Metal, I guess. Right, Emergency Protocol. There's 2 of these. There's music by Bumble Burke. It's part of the music video jam. 2 different people have put videos to it. So here's one. His face has been in a few music videos, different sorts. very cool animation. Here is Mess. Sasuke Southern Girls' music is really unusual. Really is. Anyway, Emergency Protocol, Afro Man for Peace, and his take on Bumble Burke's music. Alright, there we go. And then we have Sturgeon by 110 Radio. I don't think this has got anything to do with the Scottish leader, but you never know. It's about fish. People write songs about the weirdest stuff. And finally, we have Thank You, a song by Pudazuka and a video by Dale, 1981.
I'm the kind of person who never talks to anyone. I've been spending most of my time doing stuff on my own. Who needs friends when you got games? They hit up their bodies, I play my own party and I had a good time. Yeah, I used to be fine, but lately I feel so uneasy. When you're not around, these games seem loud to me. Once I met you, I began
Oh, a sad little song. Anyway, there we go. That was this week's recommendations from the new releases. I hope you enjoyed that selection. Please don't forget to play these games in the Dreamiverse and put a like on it. The amount of likes that are actually going on Dreams, the amount of plays that things are getting is getting very, very small indeed. And to be honest, I fear for the longevity of Dreams if this continues. You must play. It's very important. If you create, please play stuff. Otherwise, Dreams is going to die a slow and agonising death. Right, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in your dreams. Thanks for watching the new releases for this week. All of the games and artwork that you have seen today can be found in the Best of Dreams This Week collection. A link is in the description below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more Dreams content.